Hi Capricorn, welcome to your June 2021 Taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, my readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant signs. So whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign Cappy, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they speak to you. Excuse me. With that said, if you are a continued subby, you know I love you for it. If you are new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So for this month, doing something different again. So you get one new moon and one full moon every month, right? And so what we're going to look at here now, remember when it comes to astrology, it's going to be your ascendant sign that's the most accurate for the day today, then your sun sign, and then your moon sign. All right, so your new moon is happening in your 6th house, right? So a new moon, time to set seeds, time to set intentions, time to sow seeds, should I say, set intentions. This is also where you get a fresh slate, and it shows you kind of what's going to shape up over the next whatever period. So it'd be a good time to take take observation in the specific area of your life that it rules. And for you, the 6th, or for everyone, the 6th house literally represents your work, your day-to-day routines. It's going to be not necessarily your environment, but like the things that you do every single day. This is the house of maintenance. It's the house of drudgery as well. So this tends to be where you have to do a lot of hard work, but you don't necessarily get such a great, a great payout for it, besides the thing that you're looking after doing what it's supposed to. This is also the house of employees. It can be the house of your health and your body as well. So this month, pay attention to this. Like, it's a new moon. So set seeds of intentions. If you want to start a workout regime, this is a perfect time to do it. If you want to change your diet or introduce new things into your diet for better health, for better longevity, for more energy, etc., this is the perfect time to do it. It's also a good time for it really to put in place or to start or begin a new routine, or even as well, if you're starting a new job around this time, this is fantastic because it means that change, that new fresh energy is coming up around your work. It's coming up around what you do, and it also suggests that you're in the right space, because when the moon is new, it's pulling its energy in, right? So it's kind of like a sponge effect as well. So that's why you can imprint this energy with what it is that you want, especially in that specific area of your life. Excuse me. So for this, you have the gate 53 and opening, right? Pay attention to the options that become available to you this month around the new moon. Pay attention to, especially like if you get an invite of some sort to share some sort of knowledge or wisdom, if you get an invite to speak or to offer an opinion, make sure you give the best of what you know, right? Not all of it, you always got to keep them wanting a little bit more, but make sure that you share the best knowledge or information that you can possibly give, so that you're effectively paving the way, especially like in a new job scenario. This is going to show people that you are about it, right? This is going to show people that you know what you're talking about, and we know you do because you're Capricorns. So your full moon, a natural bookend, right, to this kind of energy. Your full moon is a culmination, a completion, or even an ending. Now, one of the things that I like to say with a full moon is it's kind of like where a woman reaches full term in pregnancy. So she comes to the full moon, she has the baby, and then so it's the end of the pregnancy, but it's the beginning of the life of the child. So something new is revealed to this, but it's also a completion of sorts, right? And this is taking place for you. The full moon is in Capricorn. So especially if you're an ascendant, this is in your 1st house. This is putting an astral spotlight on you. This is highlighting you to the world in some way, shape or form. This is where you are ready to represent yourself, not just represent, but represent yourself in a way that feels authentically you, right? This is putting a spotlight or a highlight on you as a person, on what you want, what you need, your physical health and vitality, your body. It's going to be, you know, your looks, your image, right? All of these things could be looked at for you. And you might even decide to look at the structures of your life and say, right, okay, now that I can see these in full light, how do they hold up, right? Is there something here about me or the way that I present to the world that needs to be changed or acknowledged? For your Human Design Oracle card, you have the Gate 13 and Listen. This is all about listening to that inner voice, right? So around this full moon, this is one of those times. Now, Cappies, when it comes to intuition, Capricorn and Libra both tend to really need a lot of proof, right? If they're going to believe something, they need to have it backed up. And so sometimes they can question the intuitive messages that they get. Around the full moon, everybody is naturally more psychic, right? We all are. We're all more sensitive. And because this full moon is happening in your sign, and you've got this card, listen to your inner voice, listen to your intuition this month. It's not going to steer you wrong, and more importantly, you could be getting an amazing searing insight into something that is very, very important for you and how you continue forward in life or in the world. So let's have a look at the different sectors of your life in this month for your actions and interactions with the world at large. This month you have the Death card, right? Something about the way that people view you, something about the way that people receive you, something about the way that you present yourself this month is coming to an end, right? The actions and interactions card is all about what you're doing. You are bringing something to an end. You are, you know, you're basically letting something die off or killing something off in your own life. This could literally be, you know what, I don't like my image, so I am going to, you know, I'm going to buy a new wardrobe and I'm going to start dressing differently. This could be, I want a new haircut, right? It could be, you know what, up until now I've been known for my, I don't know, I'll give you an example from myself. Up until now I've been known for my tarot reading skills, but I want to be known for something else, right? So this is a perfect month for you to say, right, okay, I'm ready to do something different now. It's not going to be easy, but it will definitely be worth it. For your money and materials, you have the Queen of Cups. So your money, your materials, your finances this month definitely feature. And this is an area of your life that you are really wanting or needing to grow. It does suggest as well that the health of the mother in your life may be coming up for review and might need your assistance in some way, shape or form. The other thing is, because you've got the Queen of Cups right next to the Death card, a Scorpio woman in some way, shape or form might feature for you this month. So if you know a Scorpio or you've got a friend that's a Scorpio, you know, listen to what they have to say, because they might be sharing some really amazing information. For your communications and conversations, you have the Eight of Pentacles. So I'm going to take this to say that there is either new work or new horizons at work that are opening up for you. It looks like this is what's really on your mind. The work, the career, all of that kind of energy for you. It's like you're saying to yourself, you know what, something's got to give here. Something's got to change. Like, I'm putting all this time and effort in and I don't feel like I'm getting the rewards from it, right? The other thing is as well, this would be a good month for you to have conversations with the women that you work with or around. There's something to be gained there. And then you've got the World card, right? So this is actually one of your cards. For those of you that are single, this suggests to me that you are, I mean, one, you could be meeting someone this week that is, or connecting with someone through your work or your profession. It's likely that this person is older than you, so this suggests that you could be connecting with or aligning with somebody that is older than you, you know, and whoever this person is, they look like they are an absolute boss. This is very likely to be another earth sign, I have to say. And then for those of you that are partnered or in relationships, something about the relationship reaches a new level, goes to a new height this month. Ooh, yeah. All right, so let's have a look at your weeks of the month. Let's see what's going on for you, Capricorn. For your first week of the month, you have the Empress card, right? So this is interesting to me. The Death card suggests that whatever you are letting go of and releasing this first week of the month, it's like you're doing it with the intention that, you know, if I let this go, this will have a chance to flourish. This will have a chance to grow. It's kind of like saying, right, if I put my energy out into all of these things, it's only going to go so far. But if I get rid of this and I get rid of, say this as well, these things suddenly have more time, more energy, more resources for me to put in. There's an energy in this first week of the month where it's like, I'm going to have to give something in order to get the big gains, or in order to get the big wins, which is, you know, I think that's great. For your second week of the month, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Being in the right place at the right time, being open to what's coming up, especially within the work or the career sphere. I would pay attention to invites from women, or you know, friends that are women, or people that women that you work with, because there might be a really good opportunity that comes out of that. Now, when it comes specifically to your finances, the Wheel of Fortune is good luck, right time, right place. This could also you could be hearing about an opportunity to cash in on something. You could be hearing about an opportunity to invest in something, or you could be hearing about another position that either pays more or is better suited to you. It's really possible. Your third week of the month, you've got the Star card. Through your friends, your people, your network, this is a great week. I mean, the Wheel of Fortune coupled with the Star card, that can sometimes be long distance travel, but it can also be really just a really wonderful surprise that shows up completely out of the blue. This could be something that somebody gives you. It could be some really good news that comes in. So maybe you're waiting for something. Let's say you've had an interview, and these two cards coupled together, especially with the Star card in the third week, suggests that maybe they say to you, right, you'll hear back from us within the next 7 to 10 working days on whether you've been successful. And you think, oh crap, here we go. They could phone you back the next day. You could get an email that very day to say, oh, by the way, we want you. Can you start on this date? There's just some really, really good news. And like I said, if there's an invite or a job offer, or even a potential of some work that comes through your friendships, the people that you know, your network, I mean, it could just be really, really great. Excuse me. And then right, look at this, you got the Lovers card. For your fourth week of the month, for those of you that are single, there's definitely aligning with, meeting with somebody that's older, somebody that's seasoned. We love a bit of salt and pepper. Yeah. Sometimes I have to really, I'm like, Raph, I wish I could, but whatever. For those of you that are partnered or in relationships, there really is a really beautiful salve kind of energy that is applied to the relationship this month, that really allows you guys to see each other in new ways, to respect each other more so than normal for who you really are, for what you can do and for what your limitations are. I'm a big believer that in the end, when you're really in love with someone, it's actually the little things about them that they do, like when they go away for a weekend or whatever. It's those little things that annoy the shit out of you that you actually end up missing. This could really see you having that energy, but without them having to go away. Like you're just appreciating each other more and on a greater or a deeper level, which is wonderful. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic month. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.